Technology is constantly evolving, but what about the world of education? Professor S3E31, the Chief Digital Officer at Columbia University, says there haven't really been many big leaps in innovations in education in the last 200 years.
You could say maybe the dry erase marker and PowerPoint are the two innovations in education, which is kind of crazy to think that education should be the only, why should it be the only form of human activity that hasn't innovated?
He says the big innovation is going on right now, and it's called social media. More powerful than the cell phone, but as unpredictable as any innovation. For example, in 1996, nobody really knew what to do with emails. Now there's a similar problem with social media, both out in the world and in schools.
Teachers need to be taught about social media, just like they needed to be taught about using the web and email. And it's not a generational thing as much as it is an attitude thing. Some of the best people I know on social media are in their 70s. And then I know people in their 20s who know nothing about social media. They think they know, but they just go on Facebook and post some photos.
The professor believes that social media will soon be as much a part of schools' routines as currently it is in people's everyday lives. But parents may share teachers' skepticism on the educational value of social media and worry about safety and privacy issues.
I have to deal with skeptical parents all the time, including me. My twins are 10 years old and they're not on social media. And I'm very happy about that because they're not ready. They shouldn't be on Facebook till they're 13 years old. That's the rules of Facebook itself.
The professor's classes at Columbia reflect his views. They start with students chatting and sharing ideas digitally and in person. He believes social media can bring more interaction and exchange of knowledge in the classroom, spelling the end of the traditional lecture with a teacher teaching and students maybe listening.
I still believe in the magic that happens in a classroom where there are no devices and everybody's listening to the teacher and everybody's talking and sharing ideas. The new technology and the new systems, all they do is enhance what's happening.
So Professor Srinivasan says his mission is to ruin social media for his students. His aim is to make his students understand it's not a fun game, but a tool to be used with caution, strategically, and with full attention.
I spend between 3 and 6 minutes on every tweet I do, every post I write, because I have to kind of think about it, make sure it works, make sure it's accurate. I tell people social media is the only thing I do every day that can get me fired today. So I have to be very careful. And on Twitter, everything you write is archived in the US Library of Congress. So I have to think about it. So I'm not writing it for my friends now. I'm writing it for my great-granddaughter.
He says all teachers should be tra-digital, meaning they should have traditional skills but also be able to incorporate digital, social and mobile aspects, as education is about sharing no matter on what platform.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.